Run, Toby.
You want to show me how to do it like a professional?
No, I liked watching you go aggressively squeeze down.
Okay, I call dibs on this one because there's no seeds.
No seeds.
Yeah, I don't like seeds.
The seeds are good for you.
I kind of choke on them.
I don't know if the seeds are good for you or not.
Disclaimer. Whatever Jake says, don't believe it. He told me we saw
If he
freaking
poops outside,
honey
there'll be a
badger.
lemon tree.
Tell the people your goal
Seeds get scattered, right? Animals eat.
to poop outside today.
Yeah, we're definitely doing that.
When you say we, you mean you.
When I say we, I mean me and my butt.
Me and my butt.
Maybe Emily. Emily likes doing it.
Probably need more hand grip workouts, like finger workouts.
Yeah, I know you're struggling with it.
Bet you that would catch on. Look at your finger work out.
Did you press the button?
It says I pressed the button. Closer.
Does.
1, 2, 3.
You can't stop. You stop.
Dying.
Well, you said you can't stop, and then I wanted to laugh and spit it out.
Bye. We go hike now.
I hope that's not a move.
No, but that's good that I can do that, right? Yeah. No pain. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Grind. Today we have Jen. She's going to be doing the moves while I kind of talk you through them. And we're going to be doing 10 different moves on a 50-10 tempo, focusing upper body. So get your dumbbells ready. It's one round through, 10 minutes, just like normal. Let's get that habit and grind through it like we usually do. And Jen's going to crush this. All right. I'm going to punch the time card, and she's going to get to work. I know. Pick the weight you want. Jen may adjust as she gets to certain things. You may do that as well. On a 50-10, just FYI, you want to stick to moderate to lighter because it's more of that time under tension. When we decrease the workload and increase the rest, that's when you can go to the higher weights. So just keep in mind, she's doing like moderate stuff today. Okay, here we go. In T minus 10 seconds, first move is going to be Arnold press and supinated curl. However you want to start. Supinated curl into an Arnold press. Just make sure it's all fluid motion. All right, ready? 2, 1, let's do it. And she's twisting and pressing like you should on the Arnold. Also, one of the things that I usually don't address when I'm actually doing the movement is she's not doing a twist. So she's staying in that supinated curl. Our elbows are tight to your side, slightly in front. That helps engage the biceps a little bit more. What you want to make sure is that you're not letting the shoulders on the curl, the anterior delt right here, take over. Make sure your biceps actually pulling that up. It's phenomenal form. I've got nothing to say.
I'm a pretty trainer.
Yeah. Well, if you're cheating on me with another trainer, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, front chest raise. If she wants to stay with the same thing or whatever, I'm going to show you this one. So front chest raise, you're going into a V position. So you're lifting with your chest, not your shoulders. And let's do it. Back here, straight up, good. There we go. And she's making a V. There's a slight bend to her elbow, and that's okay. You don't want to fully lock your arm out, but you're not bending the elbow as you're going up, as you can see that, bending the arm. Yeah, it's a good weight. You're doing really well. And that's what she's doing. You can see you want to lift your chest, all chest power. If you find yourself swinging, that's when you want to drop the weight. But so far, she's just doing good struggle. And that's what I like to see. Form is still good. All right. We have 10 seconds. Looks tough. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, next one's going to be lawnmower. So you're just down to one dumbbell. We know this one, though. Left in front, right in back. Left palm on the left knee in the higher position, a little twist. So you're engaging low back as well as upper back. You're too low. So go up on your palm here. Yep, and a little twist there. That's good, though, because that's a constant mistake. And the reason why you want to be higher is we also want to engage the low back on the left side. So even though she's pulling with the right, that little twist engages back here on the left low back QL area. 30 seconds. Now she's keeping in a prone grip position. Nice smooth motion. And if you want, you can even go a little lower and really get that full stretch. Yeah. And that full stretch kind of pulls, stretches that back, opens up the lats a little bit more, and then as you do that, concentric motion. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're switching. I know, those are fun. All right, we're going in 5 seconds. Same weight in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Little twist, good. And that's about as far you want that twist. You don't want to go any further than that. Sometimes people will overemphasize that twist, and that's not what this is about. You just need a subtle twist to engage low back. And that's perfect. Just to remind everybody, she's staying in the higher position, palm on the knee. 30 seconds. Make sure you guys are focusing on breathing. I can hear it on her end to make sure you guys are doing it. So exhale going up, inhale on the downward. And we have it T-minus 15 seconds of fun in Adventureland. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's time. Okay, we're gonna go lighter here. I recommend, lighter than what you have been using on these other movements. We have a hinge drop up to an iron cross. So it's this extension that I'm focusing on here, and here we go. And then drop, up, and then iron cross. Beautiful. Now, if you notice she has a staggered or split stance, that's perfect. If it keeps you from arching back and putting a lot of pressure on the low back. So if you want to do a little step here, that supports that low back area. And you can always switch that halfway through if you wanted to, if you don't want to feel imbalanced. And that's halfway through. She's on top of it, so I should just shut my pie hole and pretend like I'm working. 15 seconds. Good form. It should be burnout right at the end, and you can see you want to keep the elbows, try to make sure they're not dropping. It's easy for me to talk about it since I ain't doing nothing. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, next one on deck. Tabletop curl right. A lot of these moves we know, we love. Go up, you got it. We have 3 seconds. I can always pause the clock. All right, here we go. Curl. Curl and twist, I'm sorry. So you're going to be in an isometric tabletop on the left and curl and twist on the right. The difference of that is on that twist, as you're coming up, you're also working a little bit lateral bicep and as well as forearm. When you're just working supinated, it changes how that muscle's being targeted and which muscles are being targeted. So there's a specific purpose behind all of it. Especially on that twist, you almost want to, almost like you're doing a hitchhiker thumb, really twist it out. She's kind of evening that out. Not that you should do any hitchhiking. Some people don't even know what that is. You can't even use that analogy anymore.
That's how I got here.
10 seconds. That's how she got here, to hitchhike. 8 seconds. Again, check that form on the left. Make sure it's staying in that tabletop. She's done a really good job of keeping that elbow tight to the side. Time. I talk too much. Switch sides. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And as you can see, she likes that stagger stance. I do too. Keeping the form in check, where she's focusing nothing solely but on the buys or upper body, mostly buys, some forearm, wrists.
I rock if I don't.
Yeah, and that's another thing. A lot of people will if it's too heavy. She's not doing any of that. Check your form on the wrists too, on the side. Common mistake is that people want to do this. And yeah, and she's nice and straight. Some people also want to do that. Now, that's a technique if you actually open that wrist up, but I don't recommend it if you don't do it because that could lead to injury. So keep it nice and straight. You know, eventually I'll show you the benefits of the other stuff, but try to keep it straight. 8 seconds. On deck is kneeling tricep kickbacks, kind of a new one. And 2, 1, time. All right, we need one dumbbell. We're going to be kneeling on our right, and the dumbbell will be in our right hand. So right knee on the ground, left leg is up, just like so. That's perfect. You're going to lean forward, Jen, and you're just going to do a dumbbell kickback. Yeah, perfect. And the elbow is staying right in that spot that keeps the tricep engaged. Now, you might ask why you're kneeling and not standing. Again, it takes away the shift. You know, when you're on your feet, you can literally get some torque. This keeps you from cheating, isolating specifically on triceps. This is also a modifier, if those of you who remember Wolverine kickbacks, where you have that light long extension, you're actually staying up. The kneeling takes the pressure away from the legs. That's one of the reasons we do Wolverine kickbacks, is to engage the legs as well. We're not doing that today. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch. So now we're going to be on our left knee, right leg is up, and the dumbbell in the left side. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and so much. Why was I doing? Now I can just stand here and bark orders. It's not going to last. Once the hip's better, I'm going to get back to work.
I don't know. I think you like this a lot.
It's trainer form again. Yeah. Again, watch the elbow. Make sure that's not a common mistake, and Jen's not doing it, but you're going to want to drop it. Like when you're down here, that elbow is going to want to drop, and it rests. You're resting the tricep. We want that constant time under tension. So she's engaging even when she drops the dumbbell because that pressure upward forces the tricep to continue to work. 10 seconds. So it makes this move so effective.
Yeah, it's effective, all right.
She's feeling the burn. 3, 2, 1. Last one, and it's the funnest one of all. And we have a tabletop wrist twists, one that I like to go back to. Lightweight, but again, keeping those wrists nice and straight. Engaging the biceps and downward and up. Perfection. Look at that. This does work biceps. It also, believe it or not, is working the lateral delt, so right outside the shoulder. But what really you should feel is biceps and forearms. Again, she's in that split stance. And good form. Again, just to address the tabletop, that's on a 90 degree, so it's almost like your arms are laying on a table. So if it starts to drop, correct yourself. You don't want to be too high either, because that's not working what you should be. So in a nice tabletop position. Many of you know this. And breathe. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's time. Well done, Jen. Racket. All right. So I'm going to do this one with her. The part of our daily 30-second habit stretch. Let me set the timekeeper. We're going in 30 seconds. Or we're going to go in 10 seconds, but I'm going to set it to 30. All right. T minus 10 feet shoulder width. And we're just going to take a deep breath in. Reach back in 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, and then just drop down. She's going to show off as she goes really low. I'm going to just basically go as low as I can. Try not to bounce. I'm at my toes. I'm at the floor. That's good. My flexibility is definitely better. I was not even able to get to that. So 30-second stretches are not a lot, but it's been good for me. 10 seconds. I am doing more than this these days. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring yourself back up. Let's roll the shoulders back. Deep breath in. Open up. Exhale. Push that chest out. Jen, awesome. Thank you. She crushed it. Upper body strength, she's awesome at. Everybody thank Jen as she's been helping out, as well as the singing principal. You're going to see him and more of him in the future. They're helping me balance this as I'm recovering the hip. So there it is, 10 different moves, 50-10 tempo, one time through 10 minutes, building habits. Make sure you keep doing it. And thanks for watching. Always remember, eat healthy, train hard, most especially have fun. Because if you're not having fun, you won't do it anymore. And that's the point. If you're not having fun, find something that helps you have fun and keep pushing. In the meantime, we're out and we're going to keep on enjoying the vlogs. So, yeah, let's keep vlogging too. That's next. The vlogs. Operation Stinky Sock part. That one's done, but that was fun. All right, we're out. You can swim to him.
Go ahead.
Come on, Jay.
Come on, Emily. Come on.
You can jump, I don't care. Let me pinch you.
Nah.
She's thinking about it, though.
Deep in the jungle, looking for the elusive jaguar. Operation Dirty Sock. Where is she at?
Dirty sock.
This one might.
That one might go all the way across. It's heavy enough, but
Yeah, it's flat enough too.
flat enough.
It's got to be the perfect throw.
Because it can't be too light, because then it won't.
Too light won't go anywhere. Hey Emily, you went swimming. Was that fun?
No, I hate swimming.
Why are you shaking?
It's cold out, Jake.
You smell better. I want it to fly. Wow, that thing's gorgeous. Beautiful bald eagle.